Did you have a prenup?
Not then, but I have one now.
Okay, so she didn't have a prenup before.
I didn't have a prenup the first time, but I have one now. But I also will go a step further and say this. Greg and I got together long before either one of us were successful. So I wasn't upset by paying Greg. I really wasn't. I felt like it was fair. And the amount they asked me to give him, I thought was fair.
Yeah.
So I was fine with it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because we grew together.
That's the difference. Is that he was a part of your business together, and he supports you. I see how that is. In this case, it wasn't. Like, Jeannie Mai is completely Jeannie Mai. I did every damn thing you've ever seen me do by myself.
But the problem with that is
for you, that
were
was
married.
hurtful.
But you were married.
But it's hurtful to her because, especially I think, coming from really humble beginnings for Jeannie.
Yeah.
I think especially seeing how hard her parents worked, what she had to establish to take care of her family and what she's done, and then you're like, I've worked so hard to get to where I am, and then to feel like you had to... I get it.
Yes.
And I saw it. I was there.
So how I would relate it to Mary is not only would I date somebody who can take care of their own ass, but I would also make sure that I have a prenup in place that protects myself.
Yeah.
That's important.
But Jeannie, it's still, it doesn't have anything to do with whether they can take care of themselves or not. You made more money, and so that's the difference. It's not that he couldn't take care of himself, because Greg was taking care of himself, but I was just a higher earner.
Yeah.
So you got to make that money, that legal paper needs to be right.
Yes.
You do.
I think you can still adjust your prenup, though, to...
my prenup is in place. It don't need to be adjusted.
Same.
It is in there, honey.
And that's what I need. Yeah.
It's in there, child.
Lonnie, what are your thoughts?
Now, Lonnie, because I know you might get married soon.
Where you hear that from? No, I just want to say that anything that is written can be challenged. So even though I think we have this perception that, oh, we got a prenup, I do believe in Mary's case, he challenged it. And that's what, so I just want women to be careful, because it's like, even though you may have a prenup, it's ironclad, I know too many of my girlfriends that have had to deal with going back and being challenged. And this is just what we face as women today. So we have to make sure that we put steps in place, but also not to become bitter.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. And stop and stop putting don't hold yourself from not finding love because maybe this guy isn't the right, or something like that. That's the only
thing. Because of the zeros on the paycheck. Right. I agree with that.
I didn't feel that way, you guys.
No?
No. When we were breaking up, I wanted to be friends. I didn't want to have a bitter divorce. I wanted us to break up and be nice to each other.
Right. You were that way?
So did I.
That's what I wanted.
But the thing is about love and about relationship, which is why you do want to have the prenup, but it will get challenged, is that people change. People change in marriages. And where you started off day one was that y'all were loving each other. But then at the end of the road, something might happen. Some other person might come in their life. Greed comes into their life. And then they're not thinking about you. That's why women have to protect themselves.
That's the whole point of it. For me, is protect yourself, for sure.
What about men protecting themselves?
Well, men do too, but you know what the thing is that a lot, it kind of bothers me when you see a lot of men, especially on Instagram, going, that's what, they happy. You know what I mean? And it's like, my thing is this: if you start off, if I get married, if I was to marry James, okay, no.
We're saying hypothetically.
I realistically know that I probably will make more money than him. So if something should happen, I know that I'm going to probably have to pay out. So I have to, adjust. So it was just like what you said about Greg. You were okay. He takes care of himself, but you were okay. But it's the disadvantage. It's the disadvantage
of the person that makes more money.
You know what? I get that, but I want to know. I was asking Lonnie, would she feel the same way about a man who married a woman that didn't have what he had when they came into the relationship? So do you feel the same?
There is a double standard.
It is very much a double standard.
For sure.
Well, it depends. Did they have kids? Did she sacrifice her career? Did he sacrifice his?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to look at what was happening in that marriage.
Yeah. It's
to
like
whereas do they earn it?
Yeah, it's like Nene just said. She didn't feel bad about playing Greg because they came up together and they built what she had together.
I'm saying it's a difference between that and being just greedy. That's a big difference.
Say that one more time.
That's the part.
One more time, because you be giving these stories and you're like, she's getting paid what? Like, there is a difference between saying, I need to cover my children. I need to make sure that we're going to be okay. And going back and being like, nope, I need, like that's
$20,000 a month for child support.
What
is that child doing?
Hundreds of thousands a month.